Some brands offer you low finance, or cashback, or servicing.
Renault don't do ors. We do ands. The Renault Kadjar with 1.91% APR and €1,000 cashback and 3 years servicing, saving you thousands. Renault, the brand with the ands. Visit your local Renault dealer. Finance is made under a hire purchase agreement. Terms and conditions apply. Deposit required subject to lending criteria. See Renault.ie.
Blog Talk Radio.
We walking in like the main attraction, and you could tell by the crowd's reaction. The way you eyeing me, I know you really wanna know my name. I just wanna let go tonight, don't wanna worry about playing it safe. I can be your one and only, maybe get to know me. I'ma keep it real, but you never ever phony. Never got a stress, don't worry, you know I got it. I just wanna see if you really all about it. Don't stop when I tell you so it's bad, baby. Look what you done to me. When I tell you so it's bad, baby. Look what you done to me. When I tell you so it's bad, baby. Look what you done to me. When I tell you so it's bad, baby. Look what you done to me. Puedes manejar que te cuento de mí. I can be difficult to figure out. Pero si anito que me gustas, keep holding me, treating me, loving me kindly. I could be the one that could hold you down if you ever need me around. I can be your one and only, maybe get to know me. I'ma keep it real, but you never ever phony. Never got a stress, don't worry, you know I got it. I just wanna see if you really all about it. When I tell you so it's that.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for rocking with Starter 100 Radio on this Monday evening. You just heard a sample of Don't Stop by Simply-Rayne, and you'll get a chance to hear the whole song if you stick around after today's show. So this is your host, none other than Tanisha Davis. Be sure to follow Starter 100 Radio on all social media sites as well as iHeartRadio. So again, today we have a special guest, none other than a super talented vocalist that you just got through listening to, Simply-Rayne, who also has a new hit single out featuring Baby Bash called Don't Stop. Simply-Rayne, how are you?
Hello, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
It is a pleasure to have you on the show. I love that song. That song is so upbeat. It's got those island vibes, like it makes you want to dance. So, like, how did you come up with that song?
How did I come up with that song? Oh, yes, let's jump right into it. So, honestly, I was just kind of in how I came up with the song was, it's kind of odd because I write my situations on experiences that I'm going through. So at the moment, that song was just I kind of reflected on myself, and I was like, okay. Because the song is about someone who is a little hard to get, but when you're in a relationship, or before you get into a relationship, what makes you attracted to that person, right? It's how they're treating you, the love they're giving you, and, you know, your connection that you have. And so it's all about when you finally get into a relationship and this person is able to, you know, make them yours, it's like, well, don't stop doing what you did to get me with you in the first place. And so from my point of view, it's kind of like, well, in the second verse, I say, I can be difficult to figure out, but I'll admit that I like you. So it's kind of like one of those things where, you know, I'm worth something, and if you really want me, you're going to have to prove you want me, but don't lose me. Don't lose me. So that's kind of what inspired Don't Stop.
Okay. For those who are listening in, can you tell listeners a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and, you know, how you got started with this music journey?
Sure. So my name is Simply-Rayne, and I was born and raised in San Antonio, Texas. I'm a performing artist, and I started singing around the age of 13, but on top of everything that I do with my music, I'm also a youth ambassador for my city, my San Antonio. So I'm very involved with the community, and I speak to the youth about different topics such as anti-bullying, preventing teen pregnancy, education, career goals, all that stuff. And I'm also a Berkeley online college student. So I'm very, yes. So right now I'm very involved with my craft more than ever because I'm literally going to school for it.
Okay. Now I have family in San Antonio, so that's what's up.
Oh,
I have a lot of family out there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, where does your inspiration come from with your music? Like, what inspires you?
So there's so many different things that I can become inspired by. I have different, I have people and I have, experiences. So for me, it depends. Because sometimes I like to just write random stuff that I've never experienced, and other times I like to reflect on what I've been through and probably get some lyrics from that. But it really just depends on what type of vibe I'm feeling, what type of song I want it to be. And then with, I guess, my influence with music, I was influenced at a very young age just from my parents and the music that they play around me when I was young growing up. My dad would blast music throughout the house, and it was like, it was like Stevie Wonder and Al Green and Mary J. So a lot of my influences, yes, they're like R&B. And I absolutely love Beyonce. That's one artist I can say who just, I'm influenced by love artists, but that's one artist that is just oh my gosh, I love you so much type of thing. Yes.
Oh, man. That's dope. So if you could collaborate with an artist, would that be the artist that you would collaborate with on a song?
Oh, my goodness. I would love to collaborate with Beyonce, but I know that's like a long shot type of thing. But right now, I'd say I would love to collaborate with some of, the newer artists that are young and have been popping up, such as Khalid. I think he's awesome. He's great. I feel like that'd be a cool duo.
All right. Okay. Why is music so important to you? If anyone was to ask you that, why is it so important?
For me, the reason why music is so important, it's a feel-good thing. I don't do music just because of, I want to become some humongous artist. Obviously, I have a plan in my head on where I would like to take my career and where I see my success leading up to, But for me, music, like I said, it's been something that has been a part of me for the longest, and I didn't come out of my mama singing, okay? I started singing around the age of 13, and that's when I gained that confidence in knowing, you know what? I have a voice, and I can work with this and grow and become something. I really feel that. And another thing is why I love music so much is I feel like, who doesn't love music to begin with? Regardless if you can sing or if you know how to play an instrument, music is a universal language. And for me, I feel like I have something that I can bring new to the industry. And I just want to share that. That's really what I want. I told my parents, even if I didn't choose singing or performing as a path, I still believe that I'm meant to be, my life is meant for entertainment, period. Just whether it was me being an actress, a person part of the industry like an A&R and having to deal with entertainment, stuff like that, it's just entertaining overall, the industry of music, the arts, that's where I'm most passionate.
Okay, all right. For those who have not had the pleasure of listening to some of your music, if you could describe your music, like give it a sound, like in 5 words, like what would you say? Or less, how would you describe your music?
Sure. So, right now, my sound is R&B and pop, but I like to kind of, spice it up a little bit and not just say R&B and pop because that's boring. So I kind of made up like a whole new word. I just call it R&P. So that's
Okay,
like the mixture of them. Yeah, R&P. So I'm like, that sounds nice. I don't think I've heard anyone say that before. So that's what I call music, R&P. And,
okay, I like
honestly,
that.
yeah. So right now I'm really focused on keeping my music mainstream and trying to connect with as many different races and cultures and just a large, different groups of audiences that I can connect with. That's my main goal because I know that knowing that the type of artist I would like to be in the future and the success that I would like to have, I realize that it's important to connect with more than one audience. And, I would love to be the type of artist that can traverse generations. So.
Okay. All right. What is a fun fact about you that maybe your fans do not know about, like outside of the music? What is something else that you love to do?
Sure. So I have actually a pretty fun fact. This isn't an activity, but it has to do with my name.
Okay.
Not many people know, but Simply-Rayne is a stage name, but my real name is actually Rihanna.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because people, they get to know me as Rain. I always introduce myself. I say, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Rain. And so, when I get comfortable enough with the person, I'll tell them, I'm like, my real name's actually Rihanna. They'll either hear it from my sister or like a close friend of mine. They're like, wait a minute, why'd they call you Rihanna? So I just think that's funny. And I forget that that's like a fun fact that people just totally don't know.
Wow. So is Rihanna one of your icons?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I was like, the name was supposed to be Rihanna, but, we got Rihanna. So I'm like, I love Bad Gal Riri. Yes. You do your thing.
Awesome. So what upcoming projects do you have coming next?
Oh, man. Here we go. So I mentioned to you a little earlier that I've actually started dipping into my acting side. I've always loved acting and singing and all. It goes hand in hand, really. So I just got signed by an agency in Dallas, Texas. They're called the Campbell Agency, and I'm signed under film and TV. So I've been getting a lot of different roles for shows and different short films. So that's something new that's been happening just constantly. And then, of course, my Don't Stop music video, that is coming very soon. That's one thing that I can say is kind of like the main priority that we have right now is making sure that the video is really great for the audience to watch and that we get it promoted the right way.
Okay. What words of inspiration would you give to any upcoming independent artists right now?
Yeah, so I always like to be real, as real as possible, because when I first started out and people would ask me that question, it was so easy to just be like, well, just follow your dreams and don't let nobody stop you.
Yeah.
But there's so much more to that. So, the more I've been on this journey, the more I've learned about the business side. And I really think that pointers that an undiscovered artist and an upcoming artist should know is, for one, you need to have a team. That is something that is like a must. Eventually, you will have a team around you, and that is just, if you want to get somewhere, there's no I in what's the saying? What is the saying? It's like there's no I in team. Exactly. So you need a strong team. You need to be focused.
Definitely.
And you need to have a vision, something new, a new direction that's not been out there yet. And my next thing is you want to have a quality product to present to the people that you're trying to impress, So those are just some quick tips that I'd give to someone.
I love that. That is so important. There are like so many artists that are just trying to do it on their own, and like you said, it's important to have a team. You really do need a team.
Oh, yeah.
do everything yourself, you pretty much drain yourself trying to do it all.
And
so, yeah.
There's no problem with starting out, like, independently, but eventually, like, you will end up having a whole team around you. And I just think, teamwork makes the dream work.
That is very true.
And just
very
like,
true.
Yes, I have a strong team right now, and I just love them so much. And that's why I'm so adamant on you need a team if you want to really get somewhere. And that way, when you're with your team, you can look back and just be like, oh, wow, we did that. And right now, my team is, my mom and dad, the Club Jumpers. They're the ones who produced the Don't Stop, and then my 007 media group team.
Okay.
Out of New York. Well, so that's my team.
Yeah, you definitely have a great team because that song is dope. So I like it. I was just like, well, okay,
Thank you.
Really hot. So,
man.
So I really appreciate you being on the show. Like, it has been a pleasure speaking to you. I love your energy. Love the energy in your songs as well. It's a reflection through your voice. Just you talking, you have that same energy that you put out in your music. So I love that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Man, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. For those who are listening in, can you tell them how to keep up with you on social media?
Of course, I'd love to. All right, so you can keep up with me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at simply-rayne. That's simply-rayne. And I also have a website, simply-rayne.com, so you guys can go check that out, and there's links below to lead you to all the other social media platforms. But go stream Don't Stop. Go stream it on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. That's, like, so important.
Yes, everyone go check out Don't Stop. And because you're tuning in with us today, you will get to hear the full song. So stay hanging in with us. Simply-Rayne, again, thank you. It has been truly an honor having you on my show. And I'm looking forward to hearing more great works from you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me again.
All right. You're welcome.
We walking in like the main attraction, and you could tell by the crowd's reaction. The way you eyeing me, I know you really wanna know my name. I just wanna let go tonight, don't wanna worry about privacy. I can be your one and only, maybe get to know me. I'ma keep it real, but you never ever phony. Never got a stress, don't worry, you know I got it. I just wanna see if you really all about it. Don't stop. Keep holding me, treating me, loving me kindly. I could be the one that could hold you down if you ever need me around. I can be your one and only, baby, get to know me. I'ma keep it real, but you never ever phony. Never got a stress, don't worry, you know I got it. I just wanna see if you really all about it. When I tell you so, it's that, baby. Look what you done to me.
Sexy Afro-Latina. Everybody smiling cause she looking so Martina. The way she move her body got me screaming, Mamma Mia. Saucy with the flow, butter, mantequilla. Waves like a beach in San Diego. Everybody try, but everybody ain't able. Catch me at the table, catch me at the section. Sipping on Cuervo, watching you flexing. I see you pop it out, locking eyes on me. Ain't no stopping now, we can ride on beat. Chop it up, let your body go free. I can't get enough of that body on me.